We start with San Antonio as Kyle Anderson continues to start for the season. Corey Brewer recently signed. It's only his fourth game with OKC, but he is in the starting lineup along with the other strong four. In Spanish on ESPN Deportes. You can access this by using the SAP function on your remote control. So the Spurs, they've been a very good team at home. Both these teams under 500 on the road. Steven Adams.
I want to put in the whole Boston Celtic rookie front line.
Corey Brewer off the dribble, gets inside in the front court. Murray to Anderson. Up top, Pau Gasol. He's been a good three-point shooter the last couple of years. Blocked by Anderson. And as Jeff mentioned, Spurs still one of the best defensive teams in the league. Corey Brewer for three. And the final four hit so many big shots, made so many big plays. As Patty Mills launches and hits. Westbrook kicks it out to George. George connects on a three. All-star break, but knocks down that attempt, and the Thunder back up four.
I just thought about it. You're right. He looks the same as
if we played St. John's with Mark Jackson. That was the only sure thing.
Shots fired early.
Seen that type of shot.
And he was an undersized guy who almost needed to do it quickly like that. As Murray drives, floats it up and against Adams. Patty Mills, back up Rudy Gay, who just checked in. Gay's first jumper.
It was their best player, and in their case, by far, is out with no return date for sure.
You got two guys that can carry them offensively on a given night. Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. When you look at the Spurs,
Parker's actually had better numbers off the bench than he did as a starter in less minutes. His jump shot is good. Are you thinking of putting up billboards for something? Patrick Patterson misses. Patterson on the follow.
We're not going to take offense.
Danny Green, inside. Paul George
up for him around this week.
Ginobili lost it. Corey Brewer goes right at Gay. Jeremy Grant with a knee injury, and they have not been the same defensively since. Gasol's jump shot is good. 5 to shoot. George finds room, kicks it out, deflected by Gay. Right back to George, who knocks it down.
Sideline reported also.
Yeah. Considerably. Danny Green off the dribble. And Green's one of the lower scoring benches in the NBA. Patterson drills.
If he could get going, gives him a pick and roll game with the second unit.
Pau Gasol knocks down. It's been a sloppy game. The first quarter saw a combined 13 turnovers as Raymond Felton. Gay the drive and Gay the finish. Jeremy Grant grabs it.
Well, it's the end of the game. I get a second shot opportunity and I can run the clock out and win it. I've earned that right. Glad I didn't grow up with this guy, man. Seriously. I met you at the perfect time in life.
Rudy gets Felton. Eustace tries the corner three. Grant, the offensive rebound, goes back up, count it, and a foul. Green and Gasol. Berton's one of the young players who's done some nice things this year. Beautiful.
That's what Mark did. I mean, like, the great passers know a guy's coming open before he's...
Love to see that.
I love to see my Hall of Fame players out there more.
Exactly.
Why do you have to... That's not an answer.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Green is on his shot is good.
I love the commissioner. I've always been tight with every commissioner in this league.
By the way, he hasn't said he's in favor of that. He said he'd look at it. It's
tighter than tight. I mean...
Eustace tries again and hits again. Good transition defense, though, by the Spurs. Off 1 foot is good.
Some teams play certain teams 3 times, but I don't hear you saying that's not fair.
No, nothing's fair. We already stated that. But no.
Westbrook to Adams. Adams stripped by Patty Mills for the year. Aldridge, double team, back out, Patty Mills connects on a three. Just can't get anything to fall. He's 1 for 8. Beautiful pass from Anthony to Corey Brewer. Westbrook has just 4 points. He's 1 of 5, yet his team's up 11. Bertans, here comes Parker. Parker goes at Carmelo Anthony, back out, Bertans way outside, no hesitation. Opportunity.
Westbrook's free throw shooting continues to plague him.
Brewer hits a brick. Their leading scorer at 22.5 per game. Adams gets it inside and Aldridge guarded by Brewer. Spins, turns, and hits. Just his second by Patrick Patterson. Westbrook comes the other way.
Aldridge felt like there was contact.
Westbrook throws it down. Saw the opening. And
48 minutes. But here's the attack, the crossover.
To have a better motor on the defensive end, but the guy has a passion for the game of basketball.
There's jump to finish. Westbrook drives and finishes. All right, here's the question for you.
Talking every possession.
As Murray misses. All right, say, for example, Kawhi Leonard last year. A guy averaged over 25 a game as Thunder's in the league.
Well, if I needed to stop, and you're asking me out of the great scorers, it'd be LeBron James. Everybody in for a huddle.
No, I'm saying from these players today.
No, today's players.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, you have Jordan from the old days. Pau Gasol to go along with 8 points. Patty Mills back to Gasol. They throw it in the Aldridge double, triple team. Up by 8. Aldridge goes at Anthony. Anthony slaps it away.
I wonder how many halves Anthony has played.
The basket, it's back to 6.
I'm sure we can get that answer though.
Alley-oop, and there's his first bucket. Anderson coasts down the lane. Scores so effortlessly, and always the leading scorer on his team before he came here. Aldridge ducks under. That's a Denver.
I'm going to be working in Houston, Mike, on Monday. This guy's going on a world tour somewhere.
Rudy Gay gets inside, poked away. Oh, shot blocked by Patterson. Gay's follow won't go. That's his first three-point attempt of the game. He didn't take any the other night. Parker drives, stops, banks it home. George falling away. Air ball. Patterson back to George for the lane. 5 to shoot. Gay across the lane. And George grabs it. Westbrook drives and finishes, and the foul. Soaring. Parker drives, keeps his dribble alive. Danny Green leans in, can't get it, tips it in. Green guarding George, inside for Grant. Grant layup, banks it home. Parker goes right at Patterson, finds Ginobili. Ginobili to Rudy Gay for the finish. Parker drives inside to Gay, gathers and finishes. George backs up, fires three-pointer way off. Ginobili the rebound, throws it ahead. Bertans layup, quickly throws it up.
Listen, you probably think you can give some minutes.
Patrick Patterson lines it up and hits again.
Dunked it last game, Mike, against Phoenix.
That was Thursday night. Rudy Gay pull-up jumper is good. 7 games. Other than that, has not been to the postseason in his time as Collison gets it inside. Banks weeks. He'll be ready to play when called upon.
But until he got older, Mike, when he was here, I mean,
Collison fakes, gets inside, off the dribble. Westbrook inside, Collison left hand, bang, back in the locker room. Joffrey Laverne has come out for San Antonio. Abridas.
we agree. But that they couldn't win a series, even against.
And you think they can absolutely be an elite team. It just hasn't been there on a consistent basis.
Well, their problem is not playing against the best.
Only franchise. He's played for 2 franchises.
Yes.
Seattle and Oklahoma City. Now we got into.
Comes back with an 11-0 run. Westbrook gets inside. Ginobili inside. Joffrey Laverne on 1. Murray hesitated. Bryn Forbes gets inside. His floater is up and in. Finds Paul George. George sneaks inside. Grant has it. Shot is up and good. Anthony. Ginobili whips a pass. Forbes again. Connects on a. Westbrook whips a pass. Grant. That's good. This is the best scoring game for the Thunder bench all season as Westbrook drives and back 9 and 29.